everyone. Thanks for having me this recommend. Today I'm going to elaborate my paper with the title Sex Education for Children in Indonesia. Yeah, as we know that sex education is very important for children and for being future because children are young generation for each country. And then children have a big power that they can easier to memorize what they see and what they heard. And then based on study from Rhode Island College, that they asked to a few parents that who has children range age 12 until 18 years old that sex education is very important to them because sex education can give them more knowledge about sex and how to keep it. And we can say that sex education start from home because home is a small environment for children, and then parents have a big part for teach them about it. Yeah, we can imagine that if parents didn't teach them well, so they will get that information from the other one that maybe the one that who has bad thinking, and then not only in home but also in the school. And sex education is in the school is also important because less information in the home can make children misunderstanding about sex, and then they will search information from the wrong place. And then school is the place that children spend their time more than home, and teacher also have a big part to become their role model to be a good person. And then teachers can teach them how to keep themselves, and then teacher can give them more knowledge about the function of their bodies. And but in Indonesia, sex education still pro and contra. Yeah, because in Indonesia still become what I mean not really good country because they still think in the past. And then pro of sex education in school because yeah, pro of sex education in school because the student can get education, can get sex education more and more in the school, and then teacher give the positive side about it. Therefore, sex education can help them understand the benefit of abstinence in early years, or it can be at least teach them how to be responsible sexually active people. Yeah, because as we know that in this year, I mean in the past and also, there are many cases of teenager pregnancies, and it's very harmful to get that information. And yeah, it's happening in school. And then next, for contra about sex education in school, yeah, maybe parents think twice about it because sex education in school in Indonesia, the teacher not really master it how to tell to their student about how to keep it, and then because in Indonesia many cases about sex abuse from teacher in the school, and it makes parents doubtful about sex education in the school. And then, in fact, sex education in the school not become primary subject. It's just like extracurricular. Yeah. And then we know that children has a impressible mind. If no one care about sex education of them, they will get problem there in their life. And next, for sex education, um, the children will very well. The children will very what? The children will be very will become a bad person if they can't know it, and if they didn't have information more about sex education, it will happen what sexual abuse. And then sexual abuse is commonly happening occur. For the children, and then it's because they didn't know well about sex education itself, and then uh, child sexual abuse evidenced by this activity between child and adult, or another child who by age or development in a relationship of responsibility, trust or power, their activity being intended or to greatly or safety the needs of the other person. And we can help the children who get sexual abuse, and then yeah, we can teach them how to keep it. But we have to remember that sexual abuse it happened because they get information that with lack education about that, and then many abusers said that they do that because they are in what they are in control of drunk and alcohol, and also they always say about economic, and then they ill hurt. Yeah, I mean, we know that in Indonesia, our economic is not good, so they always use that reason, that economic as the big reason of their problems. And yeah, pedophiles are individuals who prefer sexual contact with children to adults. Yeah, it's very harmful because many adults push their children to sexually with them, and then it always happen in the school, and then also in the public place, and then they also push the children to get sexual abuse. Maybe we can say that sexual pornography. Yeah, and we can judge our friends, our children maybe who get sexual abuse. We have to keep them and say to them that we are still beside them, and then uh, we have to move fast. We can tell that we can tell that happen to the police. And then, in conclusion, I agree with sex education in the school because uh, uh, as in my experience that many as my friends, many of my friends become the victims and also become the abuser, and it's very important because teacher have a big part to become a role, and then also the parents. And yeah, home can the parents can what help their children uh, to get that information about sex education. And yeah, nothing enough. That's all from me. Thanks for your